My top 7 1950s science fiction films. At number 1 is, listen carefully and see if you can guess. The name of the film is... Them! Yes, the best of the mutant monster films. Radiation from atomic bomb testing causes ants to mutate to a large size, posing a threat to all of humanity. By the time they figure out that these ants exist, winged queens have flown off, and the challenge is to find where they have gone before they establish huge colonies all over the countryside. Have you ever had a colony of little ants around your house and you tried to get rid of them? These things are monsters. If they get established, forget about it. The film has a great script and dialogue, great actors, James Arness, who went on later to star as Matt Dillon in Gunsmoke, and James Whitmore, who everybody has to recognize from The Shawshank Redemption. The special effects are good for the year that it was made. Even today, they don't detract from the movie. You can watch it and it's a very enjoyable film. At number 2 is, watch the following clip and see if you can identify it. Examine it closely for any potential clues. Number 2 is Beast from 20,000 Fathoms, 1953. Once again, atomic bomb testing is the culprit causing mankind's dilemma. This time it does not cause a mutation, but instead releases a creature that was frozen in the ice for millions of years. Once released, it goes on a rampage, destroying boats, destroying a lighthouse. As a kid, when I was watching this, what's not to love as it reaches the big city and panic ensues? This poor blind guy, he doesn't even know what's going on. The crowd just like, get out of our way. They don't even help him up. The beast's rampage continues as it crushes cars and wrecks buildings. And to my delight as a kid, it even eats people. Gulp. The policeman weapons had little effect on it because of the size of the creature. A bazooka was able to wound the creature. This next part of the story I appreciated as a kid, but I appreciate even more now. The blood of the beast carried a virulent germ. A method to kill the creature had to be devised that wouldn't spread the blood all into the atmosphere, causing a pandemic. Ray Harryhausen did an excellent job on the special effects. I did a separate video on his work, and I'll put a link down in the video description. Number 3 is... For this one, you get a 3-word clue. The day after this aired on television, all the kids at school were saying these 3 words. The following clips have clues to films number 4 and 5 also.
You must say these words. Klaatu, Barada, Nikto.
Klaatu, Barada, necktie. Number 3 is The Day the Earth Stood Still, 1951. This film was quite different than the previous film in that it was more of an intellectual, thought-provoking science fiction film, but I still enjoyed it very much as a kid. A spaceship lands with an alien visitor that has a mysterious purpose. He's unwilling to divulge his purpose unless there's representatives from all over the world present. Of course, I love the robot. Its function, status, and capabilities were fascinating. The alien befriends a woman and her child and must come up with a method that will get Earth's attention so that they will send delegates from all nations that he can reveal his purpose. An excellent film. If you've never seen it, give it a watch. At number 4 is... As a kid, that clip so freaked me out when I tried to watch it on midnight Saturday that I couldn't keep watching it. I had to wait for it to come on a Saturday afternoon before I watched the whole thing. Number 4 is Forbidden Planet, 1956. Another intelligent, thought-provoking film. The crew of a spaceship lands on a planet to investigate the status of a group of people that went there years ago. They are met by a robot named Robbie. I like this robot better than the robot in the previous film.
Psst. Come here. Over here.
Can I be of service, sir?
Tell me where I could get a hold of some of the real stuff.
Stuff?
Genuine ancient rocket bourbon. Hey! I ought to take a can opener to you.
It's discovered that there's only one survivor of the original mission that went there, plus his daughter who was born on the planet. All the others were mysteriously killed. Was it by the creature that created the footprints? Again, great script, great actors. Leslie Nielsen starred in it, and some young viewers may only know him from comedies, but he originally started out doing dramatic roles. One of the treats in this movie was the effective use of color. Many of the films I saw, the monster movies and sci-fi films, were in black and white. This is a classic film that should be seen if you love sci-fi. At number 5 is the 1953 film The War of the Worlds, based on the book by H.G. Wells. Alien spacecraft land on Earth. Do they want to meet and talk things over with humans like Klaatu in one of the previous films? No, they make their malevolent intentions clear right from the start. The aliens have advanced weaponry, both offensive and defensive, clearly outclassing the humans. Can any way be found to defeat them? Color was used to accent certain scenes, making it much more visually appealing than had it been filmed as a budget black and white film. This was another classic science fiction film. At number 6 is the 1956 film Invasion of the Body Snatchers. This film had a new, frightening aspect of aliens that I'd never seen before. These aliens worked surreptitiously, gradually taking over humans little by little. By the time anyone found out, they didn't know who they could trust. Their loved ones or law enforcement could actually be an alien. If you told anyone that was not an alien, they would think you were insane. This is a great film that in later years had a number of remakes and reboots, but I think the original is still the best. At number 7 is The Thing from Another World, 1951. I did a whole video on this, the novella it was based on, and the John Carpenter reboot of the film, so check them out and I'll put the link below.